everyone, welcome back to lesson 387 of Actual English. I'm Jennifer Clyde. Today's topic is Viewer's Choice 2, and we'll be talking about Chinese medicine or Oriental medicine and acupuncture. How often do you turn to Chinese or Oriental medicine? Okay, a lot of people do. From all ages, all different ages. But when it comes to acupuncture, some people go directly to get acupuncture, acupuncture treatments for different reasons. But people like me that are afraid of needles stay away from acupuncture. It's not that I don't believe that it helps to treat certain things, such as injuries, right? But I'm just afraid of needles, and it's just painful for me. Even thinking about having needles being poked into me, my skin just scares me. So I've tried it about 2 times, but it was a painful experience for me. Anyhow, acupuncture and Chinese medicine can do wonders, but we can't say that it's better or worse than, of course, Western medicine. All right. Anyhow, the point is to be able to practice and to be able to speak more freely and comfortably about today's topic. So let's go ahead and start out with actual talk.
Gareth, I'm thinking of trying acupuncture for an injury I have. Have you ever had it before?
I have. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's apparently very good for injuries. But I've had it for, reducing stress or during exam times or maybe if I couldn't sleep. Yeah.
So you're saying that acupuncture can be used for more than just pain?
Absolutely, yeah. For example, during exam times when I was very stressed or, slight emotional upheavals in my life, I did it and, they put it in lots of parts of your body. It can be a little painful initially, but then they put on relaxing music and wow, I fell asleep during a few of the sessions.
It can be a little painful, but you feel that the end result is immediately gratifying or it takes a lot of time? Is it expensive?
Immediately gratifying. So, for example, I couldn't sleep properly for a long time and during the first session or 2, I fell asleep.
Really?
In the room. Now, they play relaxing music, turn the light out. So, that effective. And then, as regards money, 40 to 50 euro, $40 to $50 in Ireland per session for maybe 1 hour. So, yeah, I think good value if it gives, immediate results,
Well, I didn't expect immediate results. I figured it would be an investment, something you'd have to do for a long period of time. But that makes it sound like magic.
Absolutely. Well, the other thing as well is, though, for fertility, it's used to treat fertility problems. That's a longer term thing. Wow. And they use herbs. But the doctor I went to, very effective.
Chinese medicine really is fascinating.
Yes, yes.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the conversation between Gareth and Callie. These two were, of course, talking about Oriental medicine, also called Chinese medicine, and acupuncture. It sounds like Gareth has gone to get acupuncture treatment several times, and his treatments were successful. He was able to sleep better, for example, and he said that he went to get acupuncture treatment for several different reasons. It was something that he had trouble with, stress-related. What else? When he was very nervous or, of course, when he got injured and for many other reasons. So let's take a look at what these two talked about. Okay, here we go. First of all, Kelly says, Gareth, I'm thinking of trying acupuncture for an injury I have. Usually people go to get acupuncture or acupuncture treatment for light injuries, not serious injuries, but for light injuries. But now I have chosen acupuncture as one of our vocab words today, although you all know what acupuncture is, just to help you pronounce the word correctly. So we'll go ahead and review that word later on. But she's asking him, have you ever had it before? Have you ever tried it before? Have you ever tried or gotten acupuncture treatment before? He says, I have. It's fantastic. It's apparently very good for injuries. Now, apparently could mean obviously, but apparently basically means from incomplete results. So, for example, when you say apparently, you're saying that it isn't exactly something that you know for sure, so you're not 100% positive. But according to what you have heard, it is something. So it's apparently very good for injuries. From what I heard, from what I've seen, okay, it's, supposedly very good for injuries, he says. But I've had it for reducing stress. Let's take a look at his reasons. So he had acupuncture for reducing stress or during exam times. Or maybe if I couldn't sleep. So these are the times that he went to get acupuncture treatment. Okay, so perhaps when he was feeling really stressed out or very tired, and even couldn't sleep, he went to get acupuncture treatment. Really? Kelly says, so you're saying that acupuncture can be used for more than just pain? So she asks, so I guess so far, up until this point, Kelly thought that acupuncture was something that you got only for pain, only when you had an injury. But Gareth mentioned when he's under stress, he goes to get acupuncture treatment. Before a stressful exam, he goes to get acupuncture treatment. What else? When he can't sleep, he goes to get acupuncture treatment to help him out. So she's saying, acupuncture is not only for pain, is it? He says, absolutely. For example, during exam times when I was very stressed, that's right, or had slight emotional upheavals in my life. Here we go. Emotional upheavals. This is a very stressful period of your life. For example, if you're struggling with something such as pain or stress, okay, it's slightly different from anxiety or depression. I guess it could be similar, but emotional upheavals, okay, they do last a long time sometimes, and it usually results from life-changing events or changes in your life that are very, very big. So it's a time of hardship, time of struggles. So he says when he's stressed or when he has slight emotional upheavals in his life, he said he did it. He got acupuncture. They put it in lots of parts of your body, okay? You could also add on. They put it in. It meaning what? The needles, acupuncture needles. They pierce it. They put it in on all different parts of your body, okay? So he's basically explaining to her when he went to get acupuncture treatment. It can be a little painful initially, okay, in the beginning. It could be a bit painful, but then they put on relaxing music. And now, and wow, he says, I fell asleep during a few of the sessions. A session could have different meanings, but here he's talking about a period or a term of activity. So he's talking about when he got acupuncture, an acupuncture session, okay? So he's saying that they put on relaxing music and he fell asleep during a few of the sessions. Now, Kelly says it can be a little painful, but you feel that the end result, the final result, the end result is immediately gratifying, satisfying, or it takes a lot of time, okay? She says, is it expensive? Now, this is key. Okay, she wants to know if it's reasonably priced or if it's cheap or expensive. He says, well, first of all, it's immediately gratifying. So what is he saying? You get good results right away, immediately, right away. It doesn't take a long time. You don't have to wait a long time. You instantly, immediately, right away, feel gratified, feel satisfied, meaning the pain or stress goes away right after a treatment. For example, I couldn't sleep properly for a long time, and during the first session or two, the first time he got acupuncture or the second time he got acupuncture, he says, I fell asleep. He fell asleep. And they play relaxing music. So what do? They play relaxing music. They turn the light out. So can you imagine the mood of the place? Okay, it's very quiet. All you can hear is relaxing, very calm music. And what about the lights? They turn the light out, or they turn the lights out with an S. Basically means they turn the lights off. So it's quite dark, okay? It's dim, it's dark, and there's relaxing music playing. Now, so it's that effective. And as regards to money, okay, in terms of money, when it comes to money, here we go. 40 to 50 euros, $40 to $50 in Ireland per session for maybe 1 hour. Okay. So he's talking about getting acupuncture not in Korea, but in Ireland. So how expensive is it? What does it cost? How much is it to get acupuncture treatment in Ireland? 40 to 50 euros, or in dollars, $40 to $50 in Ireland per session for maybe 1 hour. So he's saying that one session usually lasts 1 hour. So session, once again, is a period or term of an activity, as I told you. So for one treatment, one acupuncture treatment, it would take about 1 hour. And that would cost about 40 to 50 euros or dollars in Ireland, not Korea. So I think it's good value if it gives immediate results. It's good value if it gives immediate results. So he's saying it's worth the money. Well, I didn't expect immediate results. Okay, she says, I figured it would be an investment. What is she saying here? I figured, meaning I thought it would be an investment. Something you'd have to do for a long period of time. Okay, a long period of time. So she's saying that she thought that it would be an investment, basically meaning that it would be something that she would have to go back. Go for one treatment, go for a second treatment, the third, the fourth, for a long time to get the results that she wanted, okay? To cure pain, for example. But that makes it sound like magic. What Gareth has told Kelly, she's saying, oh, from what I hear from you, from everything that you've told me, acupuncture, it sounds like magic. It sounds wonderful, in other words. Okay. Moving on, Gareth says, absolutely. Well, the other thing as well is, though, for infertility. I've added in here for you. Now, the reason I did this is because, although Gareth said fertility, a lot of people do get confused. Fertility, infertility. Now, infertility, basically, couples have trouble conceiving, okay? Say, for example, married couples, if they want to conceive a pregnancy, they want a baby, they can try to have a baby for about 1 year. And if they don't succeed in conceiving for 1 full year, they call that infertility. So a lot of couples struggle with infertility problems. Okay, so they go to get treatment. They go to the hospital to get infertility treatment. So it's usually used with the IN in the beginning, infertility, okay? It's used to treat fertility problems or infertility problems. You would treat infertility problems. And he says that's a longer term thing and they use herbs. Okay, I'm not sure if it's used to treat or cure 100%, but people do go to Chinese medicine or Oriental medicine clinics to get treatment for infertility problems, okay? But he says what? It's a longer-term thing, meaning that it takes longer. And they use herbs. Okay, this is an easy word for you, right? Okay, this is the use of plants, for example, or leaves of plants to add flavor to food. Okay, herbs. Or you can use herbs in medicine as well. So herbs, we'll practice the pronunciation. The doctor I went to, he was very effective. Or the medicine he used, or the herbs he used, was very effective. Chinese medicine really is fascinating, he says. Fascinating means what? It means that it's very interesting. All right? If something interests you or surprises you, amazes you, and just excites you, for example, if something is very attractive to you, you would say that something or somebody is fascinating. Okay? And I think that Chinese medicine, yes, really is fascinating. All right, anyhow, that brings us to an end to the conversation. So what shall we do? That's right. Let's take a listen one more time.
Gareth, I'm thinking of trying acupuncture for an injury I have. Have you ever had it before?
I have. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's apparently very good for injuries. But I've had it for, reducing stress or during exam times or maybe if I couldn't sleep. Yeah.
So you're saying that acupuncture can be used for more than just pain?
Absolutely, yeah. For example, during exam times when I was very stressed or, slight emotional upheavals in my life, I did it and, they put it in lots of parts of your body. It can be a little painful initially, but then they put on relaxing music and wow, I fell asleep during a few of the sessions.
It can be a little painful, but you feel that the end result is immediately gratifying or it takes a lot of time? Is it expensive?
Immediately gratifying. So, for example, I couldn't sleep properly for a long time and during the first session or two I fell asleep.
Really?
In the room. Now they play relaxing music, turn the light out. So that effective. And then as regards money, 40 to 50 euro, $40 to $50 in Ireland per session for maybe 1 hour. So yeah, I think good value if it gives, immediate results,
Well, I didn't expect immediate results. I figured it would be an investment, something you'd have to do for a long period of time. But that makes it sound like magic.
Absolutely. Well, the other thing as well is, though, for fertility, it's used to treat fertility problems. That's a longer term thing. Wow. And they use herbs. But the doctor I went to, very effective.
Chinese medicine really is fascinating.
Yes, yes.
Welcome back, everyone. It's now time for actual expressions. Okay, are you ready to go over the vocab words and the patterns? Wonderful. Here we go. We're talking about what? Chinese medicine, Oriental medicine, as well as acupuncture. That's our first word. Here we go. Let's practice pronouncing this word. As you see, the stress goes on the first syllable. It's acupuncture. Acupuncture. But the K, or the C sound here, it's more of a Q sound. Acu is okay, but more commonly it's pronounced as acupuncture. Q. Acupuncture. One more time. Acupuncture. Very good. Okay, and the next word we have for you is apparently. Here we go. Apparently. One more time. Apparently. And it means possibly, probably, or as I said, according to what you have heard, according to incomplete results. So, seemingly is another synonym. Moving on to session. Here we go. Session is used in all different, fields, industries, even like guitar session, for example, okay? So think about a short term or period of something, okay? A session is a period or a term of an activity, so it's a period or term. Moving on to herb, here we go. You can either pronounce it without the H sound, herb, especially in British English though. They say it with the H sound, so you will hear herb, okay? I say herb, but people that speak with a British accent will most likely say herb. It's your choice, whichever you want to use. Moving on to fascinating, here we go, fascinating. Fascinating, it means captivating, interesting, appealing. Okay, I think these two synonyms are wonderful. So yeah, practice these words along with its synonyms. Now moving on to our first pattern, emotional upheaval. We're talking about trauma, stress, pain, okay? These emotional struggles that you often struggle with or have a difficult time with, especially resulting from life-changing events, big changes in your life, okay? We're talking about emotional struggles. So, our constant moves caused a great emotional upheaval for the kids, for the children. What is this person talking about? Our constant moves, moving from one place to another or from one country to another, could be difficult for kids. So that's what we're saying. Our constant moves caused a great emotional upheaval for the kids, for our children. Let's check out one more. As I told you, the next one is infertility. Infertility is 불임, okay? So infertility basically means not able to produce babies. Male infertility is becoming commonplace. Male infertility, as well as female, but male infertility is becoming commonplace. It's rising. More and more male are having infertility problems. Okay, practice them more on your own. Job well done.